for it. Oh, who was it this time? David Niven?
Oh, I wasn't sleeping. Just lying there having a think.
Oh, well, that's nice whilst I'm dashing about here. Take your sugar out of the packet, it's like a brick in the bone. What was you thinking about?
Notes.
Oh, I see. One of them mornings, is it? What's that?
Nothing's up. And what do you mean, one of them mornings? Have you sugared this tea?
No, I told you once. Elsie, this is one of them mornings when you're supposed to wake up full of the joys of spring because it's your afternoon off. That's what they're giving us for. Anybody think we're having the morning off the way we're going on?
Chris?
What?
Oh, no, it didn't matter. And I can't face that for a start.
Oh, blimey, we're having a belter this morning. I know you're worried about your Linda.
How my echoes like.
Your Dennis, then.
Chris, would you say that I looked as old as I am? I mean, if you didn't know me.
You what? Elsie, it's not your birthday, is it?
I've been lying awake ever since Ellison's buzzer went, letting me past flash by me.
Oh, quick, love, have a cup of tea.
I've been thinking about my marriage. Right, tatter I've been.
We'll have a fag, love. There's some on the mantel.
I've got a dimp somewhere.
Well, go on, light it up and have a good cup.
Oh, well. I've been 35 for a good many years. Another one won't make much difference.
Oh, wait, Elsie, I never got your present.
Oh, well, how could you, you daft ape, if you didn't know, did you?
Well, happy birthday.
How?
Well, it's enough, isn't it? Look, love, you know them nabbies down on Rossman Street?
Oh, they do no harm.
I know, but you know them disgusting things I said to you yesterday?
Look, they're all right. They're only kids.
Well, that's what I mean. The day they let you walk past and keep the mouth shut, then you'll know you're past it, so quit moaning. Hey, there's your cards.
That'll be the day. Chris, would you say I look like Grandpa Crucian?
Who?
Oh, nothing, love. It's before your time.
Oh, you got some then?
Would have been trouble if I hadn't. Let's see. Canada, London, local. Oh, heck. Let's have a look. Now then, who's this? Ah, isn't that lovely? Happy birthday, Mum. Linda, Ivan and baby Paul. That's smashing. Oh, aye, London. What's the betting? I'll bet you anything you like. Happy birthday, Mum. Lend us a quid. Love, Dennis. What's up with him?
What?
Well, he hasn't asked for out.
Uh-oh.
All it says is, next birthday you will be receiving a telegram from the Queen. Love, Dennis. Let's have a look. Local, who's this from?
Oh, that'd be Doc.
All right. Let's have a see. Happy birthday, and may your day be strewn with roses all the way. May golden moments and joyous cheer brighten your journey through the coming year. Mrs. E. Sharples.
Oh.
Londonderry. Now with the X writing to me from Londonderry. Ooh, I'm all fingers and thumbs. Oh, it's him. Happy birthday, Elsie. Love, Bill.
Come on, I'll put them on the mantelpiece for you.
Well, of all the flaming cheeky ball... Oh, just listen to this. Notification to tenant. This is to inform you that as and from the 1st of April, 1963, in common with all properties in Coronation Street, Maudsley Street and Viaduct Street, your rent will be subject to an increase of from 6 shillings to 10 shillings per... They're putting the rates up 10 shillings.
Go on.
Oh, right. Notification to landlord. You've had it. They're getting no 10 bobs from Elsie Tanner.
You know, I've got a good mind to refuse to pay it.
Good for you. See you in Strange Ways then. Ta-ra.
Try
All right, you'll ken nothing, you know. There's still 10 bob a week extra to find. Give it you with one hand and take it away with your t'other.
Hey, visitor for you.
Love, what can I do? Well, it was Mr. Tatlock I wanted, really.
Hey, shouldn't you be at school?
Yeah, I'm just going. Just wanted to ask you something.
What?
What were it like in this street 30 years ago? Well, that's a nice, easy question for 10 to 9 in the morning.
It'd take me best part of a fortnight then for that one.
And I can tell you just what he'll say. Ah, them were the good old days. Mr. Tatlock's a bit put out this morning. What, 'cause rent's going up?
Yeah.
I know, my dad's kicking fender and banging doors. I'm not kidding, the air's blue in our house.
Well, I should think it would be.
Thinking set to put her foot in it. Said he ought to cut down on fags. Honest, he nearly went boss-eyed.
Well, we'll all of it have to cut down on summit.
Well, what do I put then? Just the good old days?
Do you, 'cause like, some folks were blooming well lucky to be able to smoke at all in them days. No, you cut down on eating when your kids have gotten over behind to the breeches and gotten out in their bellies. No, look, you come and see me tonight. I'll tell you all about the good old days. And I want no cheek from you either. I still think 10 bob a week's a diabolical liberty.
Biscuits. Coffee.
Well, I think she wants to see a blooming side couch. She likes him. That's a bit up, so she's engaged to him. People are different, aren't they? Hey, have you spilt tomato sauce on my cardigan? No, it's lipstick. Can you imagine going bowling together? You need a pair of crutches. Hey, perhaps we could give him some for a wedding present.
Have you two ever thought of going to work early?
Have you heard the news, Mrs. Lindley?
Yes, I have, and you want to get yourselves a couple of nice boyfriends instead of criticising.
Nice boyfriends, they're all courting.
Hello, I thought I'd catch you.
Oh, we've got no time to natter. No, we don't want to be late for work.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was still all right for tonight.
Blooming heck, you only asked me yesterday. Not likely to make a date in the middle of the night, am I? I wondered where you went sleepwalking.
Will you two get from under my feet, and you too, young man?
Well, I just wanted to catch you see.
Who's another Frank Barlow?
Behave yourself, Doreen.
Are you coming with us tonight and
No,
all,
thanks, I don't want to be buzzbrook. Oh, come on, make a foursome up with Jane. No, I'm too young to die. Oh, what else will you do? Sit at home, more.
If you've nothing better to do, you can help me to spring clean your room tonight.
Oh, well, I think I will come with you after all. Keep you all happy. Congratulations. We hope you'll be very happy.
Morning, Florrie. Morning. I just want a packet of pipe cleaners, please, love.
Right. By the way, Frank, congratulations
Eh?
on your engagement.
Oh, thanks very much. You've heard then?
Well, you know how things get round here. When's the wedding going to be?
Well, we're hoping to fix it for the 4th of May. Anyway, thanks for the good wishes, Florrie. Right, well, ta-da.
Ta-da.
Morning. Morning, Mrs. Sharples.
By God, you're getting pally again, aren't you?
Oh.
You and the blushing bridegroom out there. I
don't know
thought
what
you'd
you're
spit in his eye before you got your nose up for good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about, don't you? Well, I'll tell you. I thought you'd be spitting in his eye before you'd told him for good. I don't know. Give me half a pound of margarine and a dolly cream.
I hope they'll be very happy, Mrs. Sharples, both of them. They've both had enough trouble.
Yes. But they're not as much trouble as we've had. Any road. They'll be in for a lot more trouble before the 4th of May. It's a long walk down to that altar.
Hey up, Ma! Mind your twinkle, Tom.
Oh, will you switch it off a minute, Sonny Jim,
I've still got
please?
the front room to do yet, you know.
I know, only my head won't sink when the vacuum's going.
All right, then, hang on. There we go, then. Now, then. What's all this thinking you've been doing?
Well, I'm working out my money for the extra rent. You see, that's for food, gas, light, coal, the rent, and Bobby's fish. Everything's going up these days.
Very true, Ma.
It's the cost of living, a lot of it. I owe the coal fellow.
Well, we had a very bad winter, you know.
You know, sometimes Mr. Caldwell only used to bring home half of what I get in my pension. But I always managed. We had meat nearly every Sunday.
I tell you what, cut down on Bobby's fish.
Oh, Sonny Jim, God forgive you.
What have I done?
Oh, there, now that's punishment. He's only a dumb animal, is Bobby. No, what I was thinking is, should I put your rent up or not?
Oh, hey, Ma, don't go mad. I mean, there's panic measures, you know. I mean, there's quite a few people think I'm a dumb animal myself. Don't you worry, Ma, I'll go. You gouge your knackers. There we go, then. Whee!
Oh, it's you, why aren't
My lazy Oh, Bobby's fish. It's no good playing. You want to let your rent borrow from your electric and go to bed early. She's been at it and all. Begum, I'll tell you what, I can see Flora Lindley stuck with a shop full of jelly babies after this.
Oh, Ena, don't begrudge me my jelly babies. I only spend £1 a week.
Ah, but it's £1 a week less towards your rent, isn't it?
And there's all as national assistance.
She's not asking for no charity. If I'm not, she's not. We might have no money, but we have got us dignity.
Stone jugs, the pair of you.
Oh, come on, you. Get your pension book and let's go and get it, what there is of it. Oh, hey, I've got a message for you.
National assistance. I never thought of that.
Jerry Booth told me to tell you it's all fixed up for tonight, but play it cool 'cause she's not keen.
Oh, good, sir.
I don't know what he meant. Hey, since when have you been able to afford a vacuum cleaner?
Oh, Sonny Jim got it for me. It's on HP.
HP? You don't care what depths you sink to, do you? Fat chance you ever getting past St. Peter with an HP vacuum under your arm. It's all written down, you know.
It's only second-hand.
I can fix you good ladies up and all, you know. 10 bob down and 5 bob a week in the cocoa tin.
You're evil, you. I've always said so.
Sir.
Get me behind me, Satan.
I will in a minute with me boot.
I'll see you after, Sonny Jim.
Sit down then, mind the road. Just man, not you two.
You want to put his rent up, he's not short.
Oh, Ena, them's panic measures.
Oh, get on.
They should be put down, those two. Right, and which is Bobby's tin? That's it. Right, Bobby, you're the rent, 10 bob, all right?
Come in.
Oh, hello.
Look at that, 6 of burnt cinders. Do you fancy one?
No, thanks. I just had some. I brought you parcel. It came second post, but
Oh,
you're out, so...
that'll be from our Linda, birthday present from Canada.
Oh, many happy returns.
Oh, why don't I keep my big mouth shut? I'm 35, right? Right. You know, I knew our Linda wouldn't forget me. The only other present I've had is from Dot. She sent me bath salts, perfume, soap, talcum powder, and I couldn't have had a bigger infant drop me than that, could
Oh,
I?
I don't think it's from Canada, you know. The postmark's low.
Oh, if it's locally been out much, they can't afford.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Hey, is it silver?
Marcus Eat, isn't it lovely?
Who'll be sending me a thing like... Hey, look, here's a card. Happy birthday.
Who's it from?
I don't know. That's all it says.
By God, you don't want much, do you? 30 years ago. Well, it wasn't like it is today, I can tell you that.
What were it like then?
Well, there used to be a Black Maria outside the Rovers' Return every Saturday night for a start. And the coppers used to walk 2 at a time down this here street. Any walker wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
And everyone was starving hungry all the time.
Not if you'd got the gumption to roll your sleeves and go picking cinders on the railway sidings. Mind you, we had as good times at all. I once won a black bottom contest down at the Co-op Hall. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
And we used to get round the piano and have a sing-song.
Oh, you?
Why, what's wrong with me?
Oh, no.
Right, well, shut up and listen then. Ours is a nice house, ours is... That was Mrs. Longhurst's favourite. And then on a Saturday night when Mr. Sharples was down having his front teeth knocked out at the Black Shirts meeting, we used to go to the Luxie. You know, it was the Bijo in them days, to see Nelson Eddy. By God, he had some good pictures in them days. You won't remember Janet Gaynor, will you?
No, I don't think so.
No, her and Charles Farrell. Don't make them like that anymore.
They were horrible times, though. Everyone was always miserable all the time.
And then on a Sunday, we used to catch Strum up to Clough to see peacocks.
Peacocks round here?
Well, you see, Mrs. Cole was embroidering one on the fire screen and we went up to copy him.
Nobody had any backsides in the breeches.
Mr. Sharples had some oxblood boots with bulldog toes and I had a brick-coloured coat and a knitted hat with pom-poms on. They used to call us Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
Hey, I don't get this. Mr. Tatlock said it was dead horrible.
To the pure in mind, my lass, all things are beautiful, and that sets Albert Tatlock off for a start.
Hey, I'm all mixed up.
Right, well, if you think I'm romancing here, you can borrow these.
Oh, where are they?
Newspapers, photographs, it's all there in black and white.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Sharples. You're a pal.
You're welcome, lass. Hey, you've not been sticking no chewing gum under my table, have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, where is it?
It's here.
All right, well, off you go then. And don't bang the door behind you, you're not at home now.
Right, I'll leave it on. One of your mates is coming. Oh, hello.
Ooh, she's a cheeky young monkey, that. It's a pity they don't teach them some manners up at that grammar school. Hey, what's up with you?
No.
Well, what's tickling you, then?
You went green, didn't you?
mean? When?
When you were doing your washing and I came round and told you I'd won the black bottom contest. You nearly pushed Potter through wash tub.
Oh, I don't know. 9 and 6 for a box of chocolates. It's daylight robbery, Laurie.
But it's a nice box.
Yeah.
All the best, by the way.
Huh?
And your engagement.
Oh, round the street already, is it?
Oh, well, these things always get round.
Yeah, well, ta. Charlotte.
Sit down. Hello, Ken.
Okay.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, aren't you going to say anything?
What about?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Ken. Your dad's told you, hasn't he?
Yes, my dad's told me.
Well?
Look, Chris, I'm just sick and tired of this. I don't want to have another set to. I don't feel like it. You know exactly what I think about the whole fiasco, so no point in me saying anything else, is there?
But you haven't heard our side of it, have you, Ken? I mean, look, what are you getting so worked up about? A needle for? Your dad's a widower and I'm a widow. Had you forgotten that at all?
I told you, Chris, I've forgotten nothing.
Well, then, if you just listen to
Chris,
our
I'm not
side of it-
listening. I'm not arguing. I've thought about this until I'm sick and tired of thinking about it. My dad said it's none of my business. But I know what you're doing, even if you don't.
And what am I doing? Go on.
Skip it.
Oh, so that's it then, is it? You won't be wishing us good luck or anything soft like that?
Yeah, I'll be wishing you luck, all right. You're going to need it. All right, Chris, you want to know what I think you're doing? I'll tell you. I think you're making the biggest, fattest, most stupid mistake in your life. How's that for a start?
That's fine, thanks, Ken.
I'm right, you know, Chris.
Good night, Ken.
No, what the heck did I come in for? Oh, yeah, a bottle of gravy brownies, please, right?
Ah, good evening.
Good evening.
May I impose upon you to lend me your ears for a few moments?
Well, I can only serve one person at a time, Mr. Swindley.
Quite so, Mrs. Lindley. Very capable of you do it, if I may say so. I merely came to impart a little information which you will welcome, as the saying is, with open arms. You too, Mr. Barlow.
What?
I'm advising all the people in the neighbourhood that the battle is on. I am about to enter the lists.
Oh, what's this, another by-election?
No, Mr. Barlow, no. This is the battle of the rising rents. As prospective candidate for the PPOP, I've decided to place myself at the disposal of all tenants so tyrannically threatened. And a preliminary meeting has been arranged this evening to evolve a plan of campaign.
Well, it doesn't really concern us, does it?
Doesn't concern you?
Well, we both own our own houses.
Well, go on, say something. Never mind Ken Barlow.
I told you, Elsie, I think it's smashing.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not so bad. I suppose it'll do.
Blimey, you're a cool un. Why don't you get excited? I thought you liked surprises.
I do, really. But to tell you the truth, love, I think you've spent far too much money. A box of chocolates would have done me.
Good, because that's what I bought you.
You what?
I didn't buy you that, Elsie. I didn't even know it was your birthday.
Ah, go on. You caught me that way yesterday. You're not going to catch me the same way again today.
Elsie, do you think I'd have bought you that? It must have cost all of 10 quid.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I told you I bought you these. I've just got them from Florist, the one I got you a bottle of vinegar and all. Have one.
If you didn't buy this, who did?
I don't know. Might have been Len Fairclough.
Len, I hardly think so.
Well, it must be somebody with pots of money, Elsie. Can I have a chocolate?
Oh, if there's anything I hate, it's a flaming mystery.
Oh, you must have a very secret admirer somewhere, Elsie. Would you like a chocolate, Christine? Can I have one? Yes, love. Oh, Tara, will.
That's the first line, any road. Coronation Street, 30 years ago, by L. Hewitt. Where do inverted commas go?
There, but you got to press that first.
Where'd you do it for red?
You don't. There's only black on the ribbon.
Oh, sir. Hey, have you seen those papers Mrs. Sharple's given me?
No, I haven't. Let's have a look at them. Hey, I never knew you were in a shop without such a library.
This is my favourite. Ooh, should have got locked up if it had been today. Who would? The woman in this article. Charity pageant. The Ladies' Guild pageant of costumes through the ages provided a colourful spectacle for the large crowds as it made its procession down Rosamond Street last Saturday.
What was that in?
Gazette and Post, May 1930.
One of the outstanding attractions was an adventurous and unashamed young lady by the name of Miss A. Beaumont, who rode behind the co-op float, rendering a presentation of Lady Godiva. Appropriately, she was adorned only with her golden tresses and bewitching smile. Oh, I wonder what happened to her.
Oh, she probably died of pneumonia.
You may be wondering why we of the PPOP are opposing the landlord. Well, I will tell you. It is because the foundation of our policy is justice before self-interest.
I wasn't talking to all, you know.
I am not budging till Rent Act Swindon is bound get out of my mission. And for somebody who can't afford a rent, you're in no hurry to throw your money away on milk stout.
Well, we'll only have one in who'll make it last. It's me only bit of pleasure. Any road, I'm thinking of taking a part-time job.
You are doing what?
Or perhaps Sonny Jim will get you a job on the market. I'll put in a word for you.
Come in.
Ah, good evening, ladies.
We're finished.
And about time and all. Well, have you got them all living rent-free yet?
No, no. Not quite that, Mr. Sharples, but we're girding our loins. And speaking of living rent-free, I wonder if I might have a word with you in private.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Try this, he said. I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, come on.
Right. Before we start, I'm handing him a notice. We have a gentleman's agreement, right?
Yes.
Whereby I live here rent-free, right? In return for which I put up with you coming the little littler, organising disorderly meetings, jumble sales, pantomimes, concerts, blowing up the boilers, poking your nose in all house, God sent and and all right. Before that meeting, I was down on my knees, crippled by sciatica without a word of complaint, scrubbing those boards wide. If you put up my rent by so much as 1 penny piece, I'll shovel all that dirt back down again. And close your mouth, you look exactly like him.
If you'd have the courtesy to listen, Mrs. Sharples, you'd realise that Mr. Swindley isn't going to charge you rent.
I was just about to inform you, Mrs. Sharples, before that unwarranted and insulting attack, that the committee has decided, as a public gesture, to allow you to continue to live here rent-free.
In that case, I'll accept your apology. We'll think no more about it. Good night.
Is there anybody there?
Well, thanks very much for a marvellous evening, Jedstone. I might just as well have stayed at home and cut my toenails.
Well, you said you wouldn't touch the Orinoco with a barge pole.
Well, can't we go somewhere else? Like Sunday night at the over 60s, innit?
Well, I thought we were going somewhere else after we'd had a drink.
No, that's where I thought, no.
But every time I suggest anything, you all jump down my throat.
Jedstone, for the last time, we're not going to no strip club.
It's not a strip club.
Well, you said there were a girl dancing on a table, didn't you?
Stripping, friend, is taking your gear off. Dancing is wiggling your legs about. They're two entirely different things. You'd have Victor Sylvester jailed for life the way you're going on. Slow, slow. Quick, take your clothes off.
Oh, yeah, well, what's so marvellous about getting up on a blooming table?
It's more than you do for a start.
Oh, don't talk so wet. Anybody can get on a table and jump about.
Go on, then. Let's have a shufty.
You'd get a shock if I did, wouldn't you? Ooh, you ignorant.
Look, if you'd all stop arguing, we could think of somewhere to go.
I knew you wouldn't.
What?
Dance on the table. You're all talk, you intellectuals.
All that?
Hey, shoot.
Here we go. The next waltz will be a dance. Let's perform my ship escaping. The last of the clog up. Hey, I'll make it Spanish.
Get down off that table at once.
You dared me?
Yes, and I dare you to get down, otherwise I shall ring 999. I should think so. Disgusting exhibition, what these young people would do to draw attention to themselves, short of ashamed of herself.
Well, it were only a bit of
A
fun, love.
bit of fun, prancing about on a public house table like a fuzzy-wuzzy slave girl.
Well, it's all over and done with now.
Yes, well, in my day, a girl of that age would have thought twice before entering licensed premises, let alone flinging herself about in one. Lucille, dear, I have told you before, you must not come in here.
Right, I won't be a minute. I brought this for you.
Not in business hours, love. Now, off you pop.
No, I've just brought this for you.
What is it, love?
Well, you see, Mrs. Sharples gave me a load of papers to do my thing on, and this one says Annie Walker on, and so I thought it probably belonged to you.
Oh, well, thank you, love. Now, off you pop.
Ta. Ta.
Ta-ra, love. Hello. What's up, love? One of the outstanding attractions was an adventurous and unashamed young lady by the name of Miss A. Beaumont. Golden tresses and a bewitching smile. Lady Godiva? You never told me out about this. Weren't you cold?
Now, don't be flippant, Jack.
Lady Godiva.
I know. It came off Mrs. Sharple's sideboard.
Oh, did it? Get away. Well, what would you want to go and keep a thing like this for?
There can only be one possible reason.
Bye.